Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be working on this seat for the CB900. Got to take the old cover off and put a new one on. I have a new one here that I've taken out of the package, and it's been sitting for, well, I'll get it here. Sitting for the last month or so. That's it there. Somebody's reupholstered this at some point. I think it was just another piece like this, but it's not the right one for this bike. I mean, it's fine, but I'm going to replace it. I got a new strap for it. It comes with the other cover that I got, so it'll lay in there like that. So first time doing it. I did a little small seat a few years ago, but certainly haven't tackled a bigger one like this. So we'll see what happens. We'll get the other one off and put that one on. Hopefully it'll probably be fun to do, but anyways, I've got, they say to use 3/8 staples, so I got the 3/8 staples. That's it there. Picked up a staple gun. I'll get it put together. It's an Arrow. 49 bucks for that. So it works by air. I've got over here a few sockets. Needle nose, square nose, duckbill, whatever you want to call it, another needle nose there. And a 10 and 11 millimeter socket for these here. So one's 11 on one side, one's 10s on the other. I don't get it. But so I'll have to take these pins out here, undo these bolts, and get the strap off, and take these off. I'm going to repaint those, and then I took a few staples out already, so I'll get the rest of the staples out, and yeah, we'll get at it here. You can see that. I just got a real thin straight screwdriver. I've been prying these out here and stuff, so then I'll just take pliers and pull the staples out. Lots in here, so I did watch a guy do the same seat for the same bike. Dave from Moto Resto. He lives not too far from me. Just getting to know him. He's a good friend of a buddy of mine, so I watched him do the one seat. Turned out pretty good. I'm going to try a little different method, and whether it works or not, I don't know, but I'm going to check it out here. I'm going to start from the front and work my way to the back, because he had an issue with the front part not folding over real well, but he did eventually get it. I think it's a trial and error. You got to put staples in, then you might have to take them out again, all that good stuff. So yeah, I don't think these staples are long enough. They say 3/8, but they don't seem to be in there very well. This is all plastic too, so I'm just pulling them out. Fairly rusty too. Okay, I think those are off. That's off. Take these off. Take pictures or whatever you need to make sure you put that on the right side. It has to go like that, so let's keep that together. This is the left-hand side and behind. get them pulled out. It's kind of my other there. That's one. I'll put them in a little baggie. That one's rusted on there pretty good. And then I'll get a star screwdriver. Might be too big. See if that'll come out. Yeah. That there. Do the other side. Oh, that's rusted on there pretty good. Oh boy, oh boy, boy. Okay, so what I'm going to do there is get some penetrating oil, and I'll let it sit in there. If I can't get it, I'll use my driver and see if that'll break it loose. So just remember when you're taking that out that it slides in behind this bracket so that it goes back in the same way. And what we'll have to do, I believe on the new one, is once the seats put in place, we'll have to drill through here and into this buckle and stuff again. So want to make sure you got this all where you need it at the very last, and then put this in so that it's all lined up and it's not, you aren't moving stuff around later on. I put some penetrating oil on here, rust off it's called, but I might let it sit for a bit more. That's in there big time. No, it's coming. Yeah, I'll just let it sit there for a little bit longer, and then it may come out. Guys, another little, maybe not a trick, but anyways, I got the oil in there. It wasn't coming out with my star screwdriver, so I got a pair of vice grips on it, and I've got it moving there now. So I think it's going to come out with it. There she goes. So just a little tidbit. Get your old vice grips on there. Can't get enough leverage on the screwdriver here, so this works pretty good. I'm pretty sure they gave me new ones. I'm hoping they did anyways, because they got little holes in them there for their clips. Okay, I'll get this strap off both sides. I think I got all the staples out, I believe. Nothing in behind there, that's all good. Let's flip that over and get rid of that strap. She'll be garbage. Okay, now I'll get the seat off. See what kind of shit we got underneath here. Hopefully it's all right. Plastic in here, so not sure if that's supposed to be in there or not. Weatherproof maybe, I guess, I'm not sure. Okay, there she is. Off. I'm really not sure what this is about here, but I'm not gonna maybe weatherproof in it or what, I'm not sure. Never saw it up before, but of course I haven't done a lot of seats either, so not really sure on the looks like a friggin' garbage bag. Somebody just put that on there, but I'm not gonna see a little bit of foam here. That's going to be maybe an issue. And in here, this side here looks all right. It's a little war in there still. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. Get some foam, like maybe spray foam, and just add a bit in there, because once I put that seat on, it's going to end up, see it there? Ends up, it's going to be an indentation in the seat cover. So same as in here, it just looks like it's, somebody's cut that out. Didn't take any pride in putting it back together. The rest of it looks all right. Here, bit of wear there. So, yeah, I may have to fiddle fart around with that a bit, I think. Maybe get some of that, I don't know, I'm not sure what I should do there. Maybe get some spray foam, and then what I can do is spray it in there and then just sand it off, fill that in a little bit. Wouldn't need a whole lot there. That piece there, you can see. The side here looks all right. It's all good. It's not, certainly not damp or wet or anything. So yeah, we'll have to figure something out with that. And then we can get this other new cover on, which hopefully is the right fit here. A little bit of stretching to do. The big part is, like that other guy was saying, you got to make, because it's kind of goes up this way here, and then you don't want it real tight where this is, you're going to have a bit of a hollow here, right? So I'm thinking of trying to get the front on first and just stretch that back. I think this has to be, yeah, that's going to be, that might be fun. That might be fun. This one here seems a little shorter than this one here. I guess the same. Looks like the same. So the big question is getting this to sit on the edge here, and then making sure that, see how that pops up like that? So I'm thinking if I do the front, get the front where I want it, get it stapled, and then just work my way back like that, and then staple it, and keep working my way. Do this front part here to keep it laid down. I might need a bit of steam in there, I don't know. And then that way there, if I do it back here, and then do a couple on the side, and then things aren't working out, then I got to take more off. So I don't know if it's going to work that way, but I'm going to try to do the front, get the front in here first, get some staples in there, and then just work my way little by little back and see how that works out. Like even if I got to staple it here and here on either side, and then do the front, that'll keep it from popping up maybe. I don't know. Like I say, this is my first time doing it. It may be a trial and error thing. Maybe taking it all apart too after, but I'm going to try that. We'll get a few staples in underneath here and work our way just little by little. Yeah, something like that. I just don't want to leave myself short back here either, so I might have to just put a couple in there. You want to get this, there's a bit of a ridge right here. You want to make sure that that's nice and flat too, right? So, but might work out all right. It's laying in there not too bad right now, so it's just this bit in here that's going to be the hindrance. So anyways, I'm going to figure out something for this foam. I want to put it on, get it filled in, and then we'll come back at you. I got to get this gun out and have a look at it. Say it's 49 bucks. It's just a little tiny thing, but Arrow's made by Arrow. Everybody knows what that, and I'm not sure how everything works yet, but we'll read the owner's manual. Nice and handy little thing. It's got a little pointy thing so you can get in tight spots. Yeah, of course they didn't give you any staples. I'm glad I picked some up. So I got the 3/8. Showed you already that. It's T50 staples, grade 3/8 millimeters, and you get 5,000 of them. So we'll get that going. Show you how that works. Hopefully it works all right. Hopefully it fits on my air hose too. You'll have to get an adapter for that. So okay. Anyways, I'll continue on here when I get this filled in. I'll show you what I'm doing, and we'll continue on after that. Stapler loaded properly. I had to read the instructions because I had the staples in wrong. Anyways, I've got that front stapled. You just want to make sure you got a center line here. So I just want to make sure you want to keep that straight as you can so that it's not going to look crooked when you get it on the seat. So I'll do a few more staples along the side here, and I'll just take my time going back and forth here. Loose there, so I'm just gonna maybe stick a stapler in there. You guys watch your fingers too. Like I say, this is my first time doing it. Just want to keep that edge there. I'll work away at this side here. I see it's bunching up right there. It might be a little loose, possibly. We'll see how it goes here. It's probably going to be somewhat nasty. I don't like that one there. I'm going to take this one here out. Kind of in the wrong spot anyways. This is the kind of finicky spot here. It's working out. One right there. Did a double whammy there. Okay, we'll work our way down here. That's got to go in there. Maybe stick another one here. I just got to get more hose. Let me pull this out a bit more. Need some slack. And I'm going to have to fiddle fart around with that a little bit there. What I'm trying to do is keep this pulled this way so that it sits in there, and then there. This one seems a little tighter. There's a big bulge right there too. I'm gonna get the scissors there Didn't trim this off very well, so I'm going to trim that down. All right, this side's being a little, oh, there's other pliers go over, they're over there. Take these off here, like pulling teeth. Okay, so I'll get this one here, maybe get a staple in there. This little gun works sweet, nice and light. Okay, let me set that over here out of our way. I'm just going to flip this over, see what's happening here and stuff. I think it's, yeah, I think what it's doing, I'm getting it, this side here is all right. This looks like it's kind of going on an angle there, so I might have to take this side here off and get it over here more. I think this side here. I'm going to take these staples out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is flip this over here so you guys can see that maybe. Keep moving that over, and then if I can get a couple staples in here. Looks good there. So I'm going to grab that right now. Okay, let's flip that over. Not too bad. See, that's not bad. You can see it there. Looks pretty good there. If I can get that tightened down there. A little bit of a bulge right there, but I'm not really too concerned about that because it's working pretty good that way. Okay, I'm going to get another staple right here. I keep getting two of them in there. Little mark there, but that was from the packaging, I think. If I can get this, it's looking good right now. I'm just a little worried about this piece here. Gonna really fit. That's probably why Dave did the back first. More, yeah. Okay, might go. We'll keep going here and yeah, see what it looks like. I think we're gonna be all right. I'll get that over there. Should be all right. Okay, I won't bore you with all of it, but I'll. Once I get near the end of it there, I'll roll the tape again and show you. So I got a little hump in here, and it looks like I'm going to have to take it apart and start at the back instead of the front because I've got this bulge in there. See how it's up like that? So I stretched it as much as I can, and it's not fitting as well at the back. So I think I'm going to take a few more staples out and try it from the back to the front. So we'll get doing that and we'll see how it goes. So guys, I meant to show you about the foam replacement. So what I did is I had a piece of foam and glued it and got it in place, and looks like it's working out all right. Smoothed it off a little bit. Trimmed it up, and yeah, shouldn't be a problem with that now. I meant to show you that, but I didn't have my video on it at the time. So we'll get this pulled into place and wrapped up here, hopefully. And we get a little bit of slack there, so we get that pulled down, keep that rib right like that. That should be all right. Get a staple in there, should work pretty good. Need another hand for this. Sometimes it's probably best to have another guy at some point. So I'm just trying to get this pulled down. I want to keep that rib at the front there and even, so it's not looking like crap. So I think I got pretty much there. There, I think I've got that smoothened out a bit. The bulges, I pretty much got it gone. I pulled it off to the side. I got to paint these here. So I think I've got it pretty well where I want it. And yeah, it's looking pretty good right now. So hopefully that'll be all right. So you can see down here, you can see it's fairly straight. I got a little bit of a hump there, but I think I can pull that out. Might have to pull it out a little bit, but all in all, I think it's worked out pretty good. Pretty happy with it so far. I might, like I say, pull that to the right a little bit, but I can see it's fairly straight, the line down there from one end to the other. And you put a few more staples on there. It ripped a little bit right here, so material maybe not that thick as the stock seat, but anyways, we'll get that put in place. I got where I think I have to be. I got that little dimple out that I was talking about earlier. It was a little bit of a dimple there, so I took some staples out and got it pulled here a little better, and it took that right out. So it seems a lot better now. I've got that curvature that goes down and then back up. It's all laying nice and even now. I'm going to let it sit for a few days anyways before I put the strap on, which I have here. This goes over top of that. Sits there like that somewhere. That's a new strap. I got to get new bolts because these are rusted and corroded, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It worked out pretty good. It was my first attempt at it, doing a big one like this. And just take your time at it. Might have to, like I said, I took it all apart and redid it because I wasn't happy with the center line. Wasn't real centered, so I had to get it lined up and redo it again. And the guy that I saw doing it, he started at the back and worked to the front, and that's what you got to do, because I tried the reverse of it. Thought it would be better to get the tip on, but no, not on this seat anyways. So yeah, there it is. Pretty happy. I just got to do this a little bit more stapling in behind here and underneath just to secure it a bit more. But for my first attempt, I think I did all right. So other than that, I'll get those pieces painted that go back in here, get those done. Then we can put this all back together and be ready to put on the bike once I get the parts for the tail that has to go on here. They're at the paint shop. A buddy of mine's painting the tank, side covers, front fender. Hi guys, welcome back. I got the seat, as you know, covered, and I've left it for probably 4 or 5 days, and it's still staying in shape. It looks pretty good. Hasn't moved or anything, imperfections in it or whatever. I think it turned out really well. So these brackets that fit on here, I've painted them and got them back ready to put on here. That one goes on that side, and this one's painted as well, and that goes on here on that side. And I got the nuts to go on, and then we'll get that strap. I didn't want to put like I said, I didn't want to put the strap on until I let it settle, in case I had to take some staples out and move stuff around or whatever, but it seems to be working out all right. Stayed in one spot. Get these guys back on. So it's around, what is it, April 8th, I think, today. Talking rain tomorrow, sunny on the weekend, rain I think Sunday, and then a bunch of rain coming in for next week, up to, I think I saw one day up to 19, so that'll get the snow away and wash the salt off the road, and melt the ice, and maybe we can get back on our motorcycles soon. Okay, I'm gonna just tighten these things up and then we'll tackle the strap. Stand by. I know why this one's a 11 millimeter instead of a 10, because somebody's put that on there and stripped it. So I'll have to probably take this off, and I can get the threads back in. I got some stuff for that, tools for that, rethread it, and then find a nut that's going to fit on there. So other than that, it's not moving anywhere. We can continue on here with the installation of the strap. Over here, I think, actually. There's my strap. So what I did, I left this for 3 or 4 days. Just put a wrench, screwdriver in there just to keep that bend, because it was fairly flat. So it'll sit on here a little better. So in here, if you can see, this strap here has to win between here and then over top of that. And then your bolt goes through that. So what I've done is I had a punch here, and I just got to get it lined up. Sure everything's going to fit in there properly. See, I got it lined up there for that, so I just got to get my bolt in there, make sure it's straight, and we can get that tightened down. I couldn't find any new ones anywhere around here. They got the little holes in them. I've tried to order them online, and nobody seems to know what I'm talking about or can get them. So if anybody knows where I can get new ones, I'd rather have new ones, because they're not the best of shape. I cleaned them up, but somebody's hacked the ends up pretty good. So I'll try to get some new ones at some point, and I can replace them anytime. And they have a little circlips that go on in through those holes. We'll get that installed, and I'll just show you how it works out. You can see that, guys, I've got it in there. It's all lined up. That's the one side. I'm just going to get a bigger screwdriver here, because that one's been mangled pretty good. I'll just leave that kind of snug, so you want to keep that straight, and then get that where it's supposed to go, and we'll tackle the other side. Hopefully it's long enough. We'll get that in, and that'll be it for this seat. So that's, this one here looks like it's got to be stretched in a bit, and I think I got my hole in that already. Yeah, that's in there. Not there. There, see, guys, I just lined that up in the center of that nut that's on the other side of the seat, and that there. And here, looks like I got to pull it pretty good to get it in there. There. Now I just got to get. Might be fun getting that lined up by the look of it, but we'll see how we make out. Got that started, and that worked out all right. I just had to get it kind of lined up and get so that the screw would fit on the other side of this here, so worked out pretty good. There. See what it looks like on the other side. There, what do you think, guys? It's a little snug on the sides here. Not sure about that, but actually it works out pretty good. Here we have it, and that looks all right from the angle. That's the other way. So yeah, I think it turned out good. Happy with that. That's done. These are all painted like I said. That's the new lock. I got to take the masking tape off that, or I won't get the key in it. That are there. Yeah, I think we're good to go. It wasn't a big deal. I thought I was going to have more of an issue, but this one actually turned out all right. Just take your time at it. Get the proper staple guns for it, and the proper staples. There were 3/8 staples I used in there. I think I told you that already. And just take your time at it. Yeah, I had to take it apart a couple times to get it straightened out, but it worked out good. I started, which I showed you there, started from the back. I started at the front right at the start, and it didn't work out so well. Back seemed to be the way to start on these seats anyway. So other than that, yeah, we're done. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like, and share. That'll help my channel. Thanks, guys. See you on the next video.